Recently, I dropped a video about the DJI Mimo app. Now, the Mimo app is a free one and you can download it from the Apple Store or from DJI's website. And it's a very powerful tool for creating quick and easy videos with your DJI camera. You can use this app with the Osmo Action cameras, the Osmo Nano, the Osmo Pocket, and even the Osmo 360. And you guys had a lot of questions, and in this video, I'm going to do my very best to answer them for you. All right, so our first question today comes from WhatsUp7573, and his question is, how can I delete a specific part of a video that I'm trying to edit using the app? Well, if you look on the side of the screen right now, you're going to see what I'm actually doing in real time with the smartphone and the DJI Mimo app, so you can follow along, and hopefully it's going to answer your question, mate. Okay, so first of all, from the screen here, I'm going to go into where it says Editor, which is down at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to tap on that, and I am going to click on New Project. All right, so I click on the New Project screen right now. It's taking a few seconds for it to find a file. Now, what I've done here, this is all the files which I've actually got on the camera roll, which is on my camera. So I just got to choose one of those ones. So I'm going to tap on the one up here in the top right hand corner, and now I've just got to press the next button down the bottom. I mean, of course, you can do this with multiple files. I'm just giving you an example just with one. So I'm just going to tap on there. Now it's going to bring us up to this editing page here. Now this is some footage of my son's birthday a few days ago. He's the grand old age of 20. Now, what I can do is I can actually use my finger to slide it across to the part of the video that I want to cut out. So for example, because I've tapped on the video, it's all kind of highlighted red, you can see there. Now, right now, I'm gonna cut out this part here, right? So where he's looking at the cake. And what I'm gonna do is on the bottom of the screen, you can see where it says cut. So I'm just gonna tap on cut. So that's going to put a little slice there. Now I'm just going to move the footage a little bit further around, and there's his sister on the phone. So we're going to have that as the next point that we want to have for our video. So once again, I'm going to tap on that cut button again. Now I've got this piece here in the middle. I want to get rid of it, don't need it. So I'm just going to tap on that. And if you look down the bottom, there's a trash can or a garbage can, or I'm in Australia, so we'd say a rubbish bin. And you can tap on the rubbish bin, and that's now got rid of that piece of footage. So now if I play it back, it's going to run from us saying happy birthday to him, and now it's going to cut to his sister on the phone. Right now, of course, if I've cut out the wrong piece, I can just use the return arrow, and that's going to reinstall the file. So there you go, mate. What's up, 7573? I hope that's answered your question. Okay, so the next question comes from Cam and Jerry, and it's also similar to one which I've been asked from Photo Addict. So these questions are very similar, so we're going to package them all together and hopefully answer both your questions. So the question is, when you're using the Mimo app, when you sort of put it in like live view, okay, so first of all, you've got to connect to the camera, of course, and once you've connected to the camera, like I'm doing on the screen right now, it's going to give you an option to go into a screen which is live view, and it's going to show you exactly what the camera is seeing. So it's a really good little tool. Okay, so right now, if you have a look on the side of the screen, you'll see how I'm currently kind of side on right now, or if you turn the phone into the landscape position, then it's going to make more sense. But what if you want to record in portrait? Well, that's super easy. So all you need to do is actually get the camera and then rotate the camera to the portrait angle, and it will actually show up here on your live view in portrait mode. And I'll just show you how to do it right now. I've actually got the camera in a landscape position, so just give me 1 second. I'm just going to move it into a portrait position, and then you'll see exactly what I mean. All right, so it only took a couple of milliseconds, but I just moved the camera from a landscape position to a portrait position. And if you have a quick look right now at the DJI Mimo app, the live view, you're gonna see that it's now got it in portrait mode. Now, when you press the record button, it's gonna record your video in portrait. So Cam and Jerry and Photo Addict, I hope that answers your question. Hey, hope you're getting some great value and learning quite a bit about the DJI Mimo app in this little video. But if you could do me a favor right now and hit the like and the subscribe buttons, I would be extremely grateful. Just doing these little small things helps me build up this little channel so I can keep making videos like this one here for you. And also the like and the subscribe promotes this video to other people who may need it when they're out there with their own little DJI cameras. And in return, I'll do my best each and every week to bring you the latest news and views about action cameras, especially ones from DJI and GoPro. And maybe if you're interested, let me know, Insta362. Okay, thanks for listening. Let's get back to today's video. All right, so question number 3 comes from Craig Andre. And Craig has asked, can you actually have automatic subtitles when you are using the DJI editor option on the Mimo app? Well, unfortunately, this app does not come with that feature, which is such a shame. I know there's other applications you can use, like CapCut, where it can automatically put subtitles onto your videos, but unfortunately, it's not currently on the Mimo app. It might be something that happens in the future. I really, really hope so. That's a great feature, especially if you are creating shorts or TikTok videos. All I can say is right now, the Mimo app does not have that feature. All right, so the 4th question comes from the Ministry of Sound, and they've got a question about where does the video go once you export it? Well, if you have a look on the side of the screen right now, I've got some footage of an awesome Aussie rock band I saw last night. They're called Grinspoon. If you're into great hard rock, make sure you check them out. So what I've got here is a short clip from the concert. Now, I've actually just put it into the editor. And if I look at my bit of footage, it's only very short. At the very top of the screen, I've got a couple of options I'm gonna have a look at. The first one has a little drop down there for the resolution, so I can just tap on that and I can choose how I want to export it. So I'm going to keep it in 4K, and then right next to that it has the done button. So if I tap on done, it's now going to come up to a new screen, and this new screen is now going to render the file. Okay, so what it means is getting the files that you have. I only have one in this case, but if you have multiple files, it might take a little bit of time, and then it's going to run from 0 to 100 and tell you when it's done. Now, once that's done, you're gonna come to this screen here where it's gonna have some options of where you can actually post that video. So if you like, you can just tap on Facebook if it's connected, and you can send it direct to there if you like. There you go. So there's a bit of a Facebook one there, or we can go discard, get back out of that one there. There's also Instagram here, WhatsApp, TikTok. You can just upload it direct to those locations if you wish. Now, another option that we have down the bottom here, we have some 3 dots here, or the ellipse, I guess is the correct terminology for it. And you can actually find another location where you might want to post it to on your smartphone. Okay, simple as that. You can put it straight to your Google Drive or your photos, and a few other different options there as well. So I'm just gonna go to done anyway. Now, in my case, I've got a Samsung S24 phone. If I now go into the gallery section of my phone, if I have a look there at the very top video option, as you can see on the screen, I've actually got the video that I've just created. So if you tap on the done, it can go straight to your gallery, or you can choose one of those other options like social media channels to post your video. Hope that answers your question, the Ministry of Sound. All right, so the next question comes from Mike Commentando, and he's got a question regarding the music that's provided with the DJI Mimo app. So when you're actually creating a video, or say you're editing it, you can actually add music to your content. It just makes your content so much more fun, so much easier. And I'm just going to show you right now, like I'll go into new project, and I'll just find a little bit of footage that I've got here. I've got a little bit of footage right now from when I was in Japan recently, and I'm going across Shibuya Crossing. Now, if you want to add music, it's pretty simple and easy. You're going to tap on the bottom of the screen where it has the little musical note, and it's going to bring you up to a musical library. Now, this is all the library that DJI has provided. Now, is the music copyright free? Well, kind of yes and no. So it's kind of okay to use in the app. It's okay to use for personal use. So if you're sending it to your friends here and there on social media or through emails, you shouldn't have any issue. But if you do post it to something like YouTube or TikTok, well, you might have some issues because the music is just designed really to be used in the app or for personal use, not for commercial use. To get around having issues when it comes to things like, copyright challenges from music companies, you might want to use another service. Like I use one called upbeat.io, which is really great. Only costs about $10 a month. I'll actually put a link to that down in the description down below, or there's a bunch of other different sites that you can use as well. So that probably answers your question, hopefully, Mike. And also Philip had a question too, asked that when he hits 1,000 subs, will he have to stop using the music from DJI's app, the Mimo app, or will he have to delete his older videos? Well, hopefully you won't have to do that. If you do ever have troubles with the music that you are using on YouTube, you can always sort of go into YouTube's editor. There's an editor on there and it has a bunch of music and tunes that you can actually slot in there for free as well. So that's a way of getting around it. But I actually like some of the music that DJI uses, but personally, if you do want to post it onto those social media sites, I would suggest getting a subscription so you don't run into those issues. Hope that answers your question, Mike and Philip. Thanks for asking them, I do appreciate it. All right, so the next question comes from Northern Tyrant, and he wants to know, can you just edit a photo using the Mimo app? Hey, that's a great question. Well, you can, but it's just a little bit different to like some other apps that are out there on the market. So we're going to give you a quick demonstration on what you can do with that. So first of all, once again, we're going to go down to like say new project, and we're going to select, if you look at the top of the menu there, it actually has all video and image. So I'm just going to pick an image, right? So I'm just going to tap on one of them here. You can choose as many as you like, of course. Then down the bottom, I'm going to tap on next. Tap on next. And it's going to bring up this little editing screen, which looks very similar to the video one that we were using earlier. Now, with this app here, it has edit option down the bottom. You can actually put music on it. So you can have a still photograph basically and do a couple of cool little functions to it. So down the bottom right now, you can see it's got zoom. So I can tap on zoom and I'm going to choose zoom in for this bit of the video. And you can see what's happening right now is as the photograph plays, it's going to zoom in on the person who's jumping around on the stage. You can of course go back to none. If you're happy with that, you can tap on the tick, right? And but yeah, that's kind of how it is. It's not like a normal kind of still. Well, it is kind of like a still. I'll just go back to the mode where we actually take it off any effects. Now, what you can do down the bottom is you can actually add filters to it, for example. So you can, you know, make it like, I don't know, an urban kind of colors to it. We've just got some options there we're kind of messing around with. Let's go back and see what else we can do. Oh, effect is the one I was looking at. Now you can tap on effect, and then down the bottom you can tap on the plus to choose an effect. There's a whole bootload to choose from. So I'm going to choose one here, which is falling leaves. So if you have a look now, this looks a little bit strange right now, but there's a rock band and a guy's jumping on stage. And if I hit the tick button, when I play it back, there's now some leaves running in front of him. Now, of course, you don't have to do that if you want to remove any of the effects. Just use the back arrow and it's done. If you tap on the timeline, you can also use your finger to just drag it to the length of time that you want to have for your photograph as well. And of course, if you want to add text to it, you can do that as well. You can also add stickers by tapping on that option. There are sort of ways you can edit photos, but yeah, it's a little bit different to how a normal photo editor would work. Once you're happy with that, you can just hit export like we did with the video, and then you're good to go. So hopefully, Northern Tyrant, that has answered your question. So while I'm in the mood for answering some questions, I actually found some other questions that were posed on some other YouTube videos that you might find helpful. So someone was asking, and this might be your question too, how do you use the one tap edit option? Now, if you have a look here at the top of the home page, it has one tap edit. So we're going to tap on him right now. Okay, so what that's going to do, that's going to bring you up to your camera roll screen. And from here, you can go to video, like I'm just going to tap on video right now, and it's going to bring up a few bits of footage there. Now, it says that you want to select at least 5 clips for the best results when it comes to one tap editing. Now down the bottom, I'm going to tap on the red button where it says next. So if I tap on him, now it's going to analyze all those files. So depending on how big your files are, will factor into how long that this process takes, okay? And actually it's pretty cool because while it's actually doing that, it's giving you some tips on how you can get the most out of your editor there as well, which I kind of like. All right, so we're already rushed up to 99%. All right, so now we are in, so now I have a video, and what's happened is the app has chosen which parts of the 5 pieces of footage that I've used to keep and to include, and it's also added some music there as well. Now, of course, if you think the music sucks, to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of this, you can actually go down at the bottom and you can tap on the editor, and you can actually change a bunch of different things here as well. So you can change the volume, for example. If you're happy with it, you can just go give it a big tick, and then at the very top you can export your file. And that's how quick and how easy it is to use the one-tap edit with the Osmo, with the DJI Mimo app. So every time you go to create an edit with the Mimo app, what it does, it actually saves it under the drafts option. And we can find the drafts quite easily and quite quickly from the home screen. So at the home screen, you've got the home button. Just across, we have the editor icon at the bottom. So we tap on that. If you look at the top right of the screen, you're gonna see where it says drafts. Now, if we tap on drafts, it's gonna show you all your edits. Now, if you wanna delete any of them, it's super easy. You just need to swipe it to the left and you'll see the trash can appear. Tap on the trash can, it's gonna come up with this little warning message here just saying, hey, if you delete it, it's gone for good. And if you're happy with that, you press that delete button and it's gone skis. Now, another cool thing you can do, if you don't want to delete your files, but you want to know what they are, you can actually tap on the time and date, and it's going to bring up an option here where you can actually rename it and add in some details that will make it easier for you to find on your Mimo app. So I might just type this one here in, I might just type busker, also known as a street performer, and I hit OK, and that's now saved the word busker underneath that file, so I know what it is for next time. Okay, so one cool thing that you might want to adjust or amend or change is the profile option. Now that's at the bottom of the home screen here on the bottom right. If you tap on the little person icon, it's now going to bring up this profile screen. And here at the bottom it says other things you can play around with, like device management. You can go to DJI Store if you wish, but we're looking at the profile. And if you want to make any changes to that, just kind of tap on the icon there and it's going to bring you to a new screen. Now, a new screen here has an option where you can change the photograph. So if you look at that picture and say, oh my God, that's pretty horrendous, you can tap on the little blue icon. It's going to bring it to a new screen. And if you tap it onto the image again, you can go to the camera option and take a nice photograph, or you can find something on the album that you would rather have as your image. So for example, here's a picture that I took today, looking kind of strange and moody there, but that's okay. I'll hit done, and once I've done done, it's now back to this screen, and I've got to press the green tick to confirm that. And once I've done that, like so, it's now going to change the profile picture. You can tap the pencil here as well, and once you do that, you go back into the screen here, and here's where you can adjust your username, change your gender, and put your country or region if you wish. The DJI Mimo app is a powerful little editing tool. It's not perfect, but it is packed with great features that'll help you make videos that are super impressive in only a matter of minutes. To learn more about the cool stuff that you can do with DJI Action cameras, you want to click on this video over here next. Thanks for your company. I'll see you in the next video.